Okay, this is Gamerblave, and we are back with another episode of Jagged Alliance 3. If you missed the last episode, or you want to be reminded of what is going on, then guys, we moved out of Flea Town with our kind of new squad composition unit here, whatever the best way is to say that, I don't know. But we moved down here. We did that Pirates Gold situation, which actually gave us a little bit more loyalty here, I think. Maybe we have to actually go back and tell him about it. I don't know. Okay, yeah, I guess we have to go back and tell him about it to get that. Well, we came down here and took out this mine. However, at the end of that episode, Biff set out a distress call saying, hey, you know, I need help. And then the oh shoot, what is it? It's not like the colonel. No, the major. Dang it. Couldn't get the right rank there. I was like, it's not the general, it's not the colonel. There we go. Major. So anyway, the major sent out a threat and said, hey, you know, I'm going to come kill you or whatever. I don't really see that that's happening. Like, I don't see a squad moving in here, which is what I would expect to see. However, we haven't really advanced time, so maybe that's going to happen. I was kind of upset about that. Okay, so not upset, disappointed, and let me talk about that for just a couple of minutes, probably more than a couple of minutes, to be honest. So if you want to not hear what I have to say about any of that stuff, then go ahead and skip ahead to the next chapter. However, I mentioned at the very beginning of the game, the beginning of this Let's Play series, that I hadn't gotten much further than kind of where we are right now. And one of the things, though, that I specifically remember, because it kind of made me lose interest in the game, not like directly or immediately, but you know how, like, you're like, okay, well, I just need to take like a break for a day or two, and then you just get caught up in something else, and then you don't go back to the game. So also, you know, skip ahead if you want to avoid some spoilers, I guess, because I know a little bit about what's about to happen, what that dialogue is going to trigger. So there's something, I won't go into too many specifics, but one of the things that this triggers is kind of inconvenient, and that in and of itself is not the end of the world. But it's just kind of an irritation, to say the least. And we will get to that. But more importantly, it triggers the need to do a fight in an underground sector. And this is something else that I mentioned at the very beginning of the game, is that the underground sectors can be absolutely brutal. I mean, they can be absolutely brutal. And the fight that I'm talking about, this underground fight that this is going to end up triggering, not immediately, right? But it's going to set us on a course of action where we have to do a fight in an underground sector. And the fight, I mean, I don't really know how to best describe it. Like, I could not come up with like a way to do it intelligently. I mean, where you're just like, okay, well, I guess everyone's just got to tank a bunch of hits, which isn't really viable. I mean, like, it's extremely easy to get people killed. And when I did it, you know, I did get people killed. And the thing is, it's like, okay, I understand that, you know, as we've discussed a number of times, when we take damage in this game, we often take an awful lot of damage really quick. It's actually quite easy to die in this game. However, I was racking my brain about this fight that comes up, you know, when it was happening, and then of course reflecting on it afterwards. And it just irritated me that I was like, I don't even know how I could possibly do that any differently. I don't know how I could do that any better. And that really, really frustrated me. So I don't know, maybe we'll get there and we'll be able to deal with it a little bit better, because I I genuinely believe I actually understand some of the game mechanics a little bit better now, because we've been kind of, analyzing a lot of things that happen. Plus, I've got the benefit of watching my footage back. As I go and I edit these videos, I get to see, I'm like, oh, hey, these patterns are making more sense, because I get to experience it in the moment that I'm playing it, and then I also get to experience it watching it back, which is kind of valuable for learning those sorts of things. But anyway, that is one of the main reasons why I was really kind of discouraged when this was happening, because I really wanted to get control of some more stuff kind of before that kicked off. It's one of the reasons, not exactly the reason, but it's one of the reasons why I was avoiding the smiley situation, which I've talked about a number of times. It's just I found that to be frustrating at the very least, that little quest situation, but we'll dig into it later. So, okay, that brings us to what we're going to do right now. As I mentioned at the end of the last episode, all of our options start with us attacking K9 with this squad that's down here. That's what we are going to have to do. What's going on here? Okay, that's the operation that's available, which we also will want to do as soon as we are able. But let's move into this sector and take this out. And then I do believe that we are going to go and try to rescue Biff. And I think that will also involve us reorganizing our squad composition a little bit. Because once things are going to kick off, we want to be in the best situation we possibly can squad wise. So let's do this.
We're on the move.
Okay, we've got 2 tired mercs. Fortunately, that's Larry and Kalina. I'm not terribly concerned because they don't really do a whole lot for us anyway. We do have 9 dudes, okay, but note that 7 of them are goons. And honestly, scouts aren't that big of a deal either. This is not going to be a tough fight. Okay. Let me clarify. I don't think this is going to be a tough fight. Okay, what do we got? We actually have, it looks like, intel. Legion's boat. Enemies. Can't go up any further than this. It's kind of a cool little dock here. It looks like this is actually more of a substantial dock than the one in Rude Trudy, than the one in Fleetown. Okay. Let's duck, guys.
Huh? Come on, Ted. Let's go.
Charlene Higgins.
I'm really liking Charlene, guys. I really am. And one of the things I get distracted so easily. One of the things that I really like about her is the fact that she's level 2. And I know that sounds kind of weird, but hear me out. She's level 2. She's built to be a sniper. Straight up. Oh crap, this is still happening back here. Okay, hold on a second. She's built to be a sniper. She's level 2, but the only perk that she has already makes at least some sense. Honestly, I kind of wish that we had this one with her, because this perk means that she's basically meant to be an Overwatch. So I would change that, but this is not bad for a sniper. Honestly, here's what we're going to want to do, right? And it's nice that she's level 2, so we're going to be able to do basically what we want with her. Probably get this, so she's inspired when she hits Overwatch shots. Probably not that one. Maybe eventually this one. But honestly, I think I'm probably more interested in this. So we're getting that, and that. That'll be our 3 that will unlock this. Okay. And then there's this one that I mentioned. We brushed on it a couple of episodes ago. I was like reading the descriptions of these, and I was like, that's amazing. Look at that, though. I mean, like, that's going to make her just the god of Overwatch. Because that's going to, I mean, like, that's just going to double. If I'm reading that correctly, that's going to double her Overwatch attacks, which is crazy. And then we would probably also gain some of these other these other ones. I'd probably grab a bunch of these. But they can get up to level 10, I think. The only reason I know that is because there's an achievement for getting someone to level 10. I do not have that achievement. So anyway, that's the direction we would go with her. We would grab a bunch of these. And honestly, I would probably want to get eventually either this one, and then get this one here. So better accuracy when shooting from high ground. Because honestly, you know, it's optimal to get them into high ground position anyway. But guys, I mean, for real. And then possibly if we wind up with the right situation, we might grab either a distracting shot or an arterial shot, because I feel like that would be really useful on a sniper, right? Because they're going to have the best chance of like hitting someone from afar, and that's just a good thing. But anyway, the shots that she has made for us already, the fact that she can drill from long range multiple shots into someone's head with this gun is just crazy.
What?
Crazy good. I'm tempted to just take this freaking shot at this guy, and if a bunch of goons rush us, honestly I don't care. I do not care.
A wise plan.
I'm gonna just drill this guy.
It's in my sights.
I'm gonna drill him. Are you hidden? You're not hidden. Let's hide.
I hope they like surprises.
Yeah, then give him the old burst fire to the torso region. That's gonna kill that guy 100%. That is okay. I was about to say. Okay, there's another goon who is surprised. Let's just duck with her. She's hidden. So
Read you 5x5.
I'm gonna put Raider here, and I'm going to look downtown with him.
Yes.
And I mean, guys, that was not the smartest way to do it, but like I maybe I'm wrong here, but I'm just not scared of the deck goons. Is that wrong? Is that wrong? Dr. Q, get up here and duck.
May their bullets not find me. The enemy will find it is most difficult.
Oh, I'm actually a little bit worried about this. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little bit worried about this. I hope we don't. Okay, good. She's moving away. But say I just don't want to just blow away some civilian.
Hey man, what's up?
Yes?
Okay, Dr. Q.
Won't know what hit him.
Raven, don't worry about being in that anymore.
Moving out.
What is your wish? May the spirits grant me safe passage.
Take cover.
5x5.
In case this guy decides he wants a piece. Gonna check here. I have to imagine, well, I guess the guy could have been here. Guy could be anywhere, but I mean, when you know that you're only fighting goons, guys,
Understood.
I'm just not that, I'm not that threatened. Or at least I don't feel that threatened. Let's move up a tad more here and Overwatch. Okay, we'll Overwatch, well, yeah, we'll Overwatch here. Okay. Cool beans. Cool beans. Oh, well, I was wrong. I was wrong. Well, yeah, that guy's screwed. Nice. Raider. I am loving Raider. Love that dude. Holy crap.
All of them. Something to keep in mind.
So that guy did not set off the alarm or anything. He was just coming the heck in. Did not work out for him too well. Charlene, I want you up on this building here.
Moving out. Hostiles detected.
Oh. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I'll get up there and quick. I want you to blast this guy in the face.
Will do.
Hide.
Cover.
Pause.
Won't know what hit him.
We can single shot this guy. We'll single shot him in the torso. Honestly, we'll kill this guy. I'm confident of that. Fairly confident.
Stealth kill opportunity.
23 goons are nothing. Goons are useless. Oh man. I mean, they're good for just target practice, I guess.
Listening. 1024.
Okay, I don't want to get too cocky here, guys.
I got him!
kid. Don't get penisy.
Like I said, we're coming up on a part of the game that is going to be difficult at the very least.
Go ahead. I'll catch up.
Let's take that.
Yellow. Yep, will do.
Something to help us on our quest?
I am tempted to just drill this guy, but let's get a little bit closer. That's a little bit too aggressive. Plus, we saw that there were two dudes there. Actually, Raider, get up here. I'm gonna have you and your wife take these guys down. It looked like they were coming around this way, which if I can get Raider up here, I'm gonna shoot both of these guys. Come on, Raider, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. No, 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 no. Darn it.
Won't
I wanted, that would have been perfect. I would have overwatched with Charlene and then just went nuts with him. How do you get up here? Okay, you climb this ladder, and that's pretty convoluted. Oh, there's a ladder there as well. Either way, go up there.
going undercover.
I want elevation with them. I'm using Raider as a sniper right now. That's not really his bread and butter, but he can do it. He can do it. And then Blave can do, you know, well, shooting people a whole lot of times with bullets.
Yes?
Possible valuable spotted. I've marked the coordinates.
Raider, what are you doing? Oh, okay, okay. I gotcha. Picking up what you're putting down.
Listening. 1024.
Let's see if we can get some intel on these guys over here.
Will comply.
Like, they don't have any snipers. They don't have anyone that we would have to, like, if we engage them from this distance, highly, highly unlikely that they're going to hit us.
Advancing undetected.
Raider, drop that guy if you can. If you can.
Undercover. Undercover shot possible.
I think that we're still going to get it. I think that we can still get that. Well, technically, but it did not kill him. But honestly, I don't really care if they charge us here. I'm fine with it. Oh, we lost, wherever he went. It's not here. Let's get you down. And that's another thing in Jagged Alliance 2. If you guys remember, you do have to control like what direction your guys are shooting, right? Or if particularly if they're prone, it would take a lot of action points. Like for instance, if she was facing this direction and then someone showed up over here, it would take her a lot of action points to turn and shoot that guy. Here, I don't believe it makes any difference whatsoever what direction your guys are facing. Oh, that guy's right there.
I await your command.
Let's smoke this guy. I'm going to put the cursor like this in case someone runs at us from this direction. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Here's what I'm actually going to do. I'm just going to do this.
Yes?
We'll let Kalina take a shot. Why not?
In my sights.
She should be able to hit that. Didn't quite kill him. And then Dr. Q is going to go butcher this guy. I would like to actually butcher him from this side. If that is amenable to you, Dr. Q. Wham!
It was unwise to challenge me.
That is accurate. That is accurate. Let's get down. He's got a little bit of grit. I'm going to move Blave here so we can get some grit with him. And I'm going to do something like this. Although, actually, no, we know that there's no one here because Dr. Q would see them. So the only thing that they would possibly do would be run around this corner here or run up these stairs. So we're not really threatened there as far as I can tell.
Won't know what hit him.
We are going to overwatch down. Oh, she can't. Doesn't have the range. Does not have the range. So do this then. Overwatch this in case they decide to charge us across this bridge.
I kill it.
Something's going on over there. All right. What was that? Some dude just yelling. Nice.
Acknowledged.
I want you to come take a look around this corner here and see if there's any dudes over here, Dr. Q. There's got to... well, actually, okay, hold on a second. I kept changing my mind. I forgot that we shot a guy over here who is still alive.
Going on.
Okay, honestly, here's what we're going to do with you, Raven. I'm going to actually try to get you back down here. We do know... Where were those two dudes? I don't even know where they went. Oh, here he comes. Yeah, that's going to be a shot for Raider. Okay, then we've got these guys. That's not... Okay, yeah, not a problem. Not the problem.
Good visual on target.
We're going to shoot this dude in the face. Honestly, he would be better off with his other gun here, but we'll just do this. This is fine. Kersplat!
The Major will hear of this!
They don't get any better than Raider.
We're going to free move. We're going to get down, and we are going to... Okay, so this is going to be from downtown here. Let's get all the way down. Because she...
I probably missed that one on my best day.
I don't think so. I don't think so. Oh, we will go for the single shot. How about that?
From downtown!
Gotcha.
She's good. She's good.
Ready.
Honestly, I don't think that we're going to need you here, Blave, but we're going to move in. Nice. Another agility. We are at 91 agility with him. It's kind of a shame that we've got him in heavy armor.
A wise plan.
Okay. Larry, I'm just going to run with you, get you some agility, possibly. Same with Kalina. Okay. We're good. Let's go ahead and do that. Get our
Taking cover.
an extra AP there. Although honestly, I should have just left him out because then he would get another grit, but I don't think it's a big deal. He's wearing heavy armor and these guys are goons and scouts. Not concerned with it. Raider, please drop this guy. That guy's dead.
Battle is over.
We've got these guys over here.
Still enemies around.
Raider, get up.
Yep, will do.
Go over here.
Listening.
I'm just going to let them take these guys out. Okay. I'm hoping...
Read you. 5 by 5.
Set it up. Where is that?
Charlene Higgins.
Okay, it's right freaking there. Attack right now. Oh,
Time to lock and load.
I thought that they were actually going to walk a couple more steps once I gave him the command there, so that kind of sucks. It's not a big deal.
Ready.
I do not think that guy's going to land a hit, but he might. But he might.
Yes?
And that's probably all of them.
There is a villain here.
He's gonna get a shot off, that's for sure. Yeah,
One purpose still on the loose.
not concerned, guys. Raider's getting some good action here. Splat. Just destroyed that guy's head.
Sector clear.
Okay. We've got a repair shop. That's nice.
Going.
Honestly, I wish that meant your repairs went faster, but I don't believe it does.
Moving.
Okay, let's get down here and let's start exploring, talking to the locals, doing all of that good stuff, guys.
Comply.
Get our explosives expert and our mechanic over here to look at literally all the things.
Capture the ducks at night.
Scrap it. Scrap it. and take it, although
Who's on their side and who is
literally no one is using... Oh, no. I guess Raven, I think, has an MP5.
but
I don't know how often she's going to use it. Why can I not get this?
Yes. But the
38%. Scrap it.
Defenders will have their own flashlights, so they will also be easy to shoot at.
then what is the point of fighting at night at all?
Because it would be silly to name an invasion plan Operation End Night and have it take place during the day.
Whoa.
What you have just said makes any sense.
Larry.
Our women should not go to war. They worry too much about
Tear gas grenades. Okay. Don't really want those on Dr. Q right now. Because we need those two inventory spaces in case he needs to unequip
You guys.
unequip his machete or gun in haste at any time.
In the party.
Let's see. I want Larry and Kalina to run up here and check this place out.
Oh, yes.
I bet there's at least something to hack up there. Maybe not.
Yes? Tak.
A waste of time.
Can we stop for snacks on the way?
No, Larry, you did not earn any snacks.
Dr. Q here.
That was something that you could do in Jagged Alliance 2. You could actually mute specific people, at least from throwing out their lines kind of randomly, which was a nice feature. I'm getting a little tired of
You're walking a straight line.
like Larry's just. I mean, I get it. He's high and he likes drugs. I gotcha.
What's up?
Picking up what you're putting down. Ceramic plates. These can be nice. Honestly, as I was mentioning at the very beginning, we're going to need to tank a bunch of stuff. So that actually will be useful. We'll put those on when that fight is getting ready to start. Is this trapped? Doesn't look like it. Oh, hey, 15 more. We've actually got quite a few. No, don't put that on Dr. Q. Put that there. We've got quite a few parts right now. We haven't really been using them because Kalina is not very good at using them. So we will have to get Steroid back and have him take care of some business for us.
Read you. 5 by
Hackable device. It looks like this should be fine.
5. Maybe I should get her something similar for the anniversary.
Sure. How about we do that? And honestly, are these are ammo, right? Why can't we put them down here? Okay, we can. Okay. So anyway, we've got 2 flare guns here. Great. Fantastic. Let's hack this. Let's go up and check this office out.
All right.
Get Larry up here.
What's up? Hang on, Ted.
Yellow.
Honestly, some of Steroid's random exclamations, while they're at least initially funny. Okay, let's break this. Does Dr. Q still have a thing? We're trying to get his strength up.
Tak.
Does this need to be broken too? Okay, cool.
But I can make it be not locked, if you are understanding my meaning.
Kalina, I have no idea what you're saying. What are you talking about?
Q here.
Let's go down and check that.
Read you. 5 by 5.
Looks like we're fine. Molotovs. Larry has some Molotovs there. Now you've got some more, Larry. Now you've got some more. I've only used them like what, once? I think we threw 1 or maybe 2. I was underwhelmed. I'm wondering if like the burning condition, does it make them like less accurate? Does it make them complain about stuff? We got a lot of people to talk to.
Hey, that looks useful. I
Who
marked
the
the
fuck
coordinates.
are you? And what the fuck you want?
You know, you to clean up your potty mouth there. We are friendly. F you. We're friendly.
Good for you. I'm not. I run a store full of fucking guns. If you came here looking for fucking ice cream and lollipops, you're out of luck.
Well, guys, if I ever own a gun store, I'm going to have ice cream and lollipops in that mother. You can bet your bottom dollar. Why are you so mean? Raven has something to say.
You remind me of my own babushka.
And then Kalina jumps in.
Does not use profanity like you do.
Sell sarcastic crotchety bitch someplace else. We're full up here.
Well, fuck.
Dang.
Take your grand's mouth so serious, sweetheart. I mostly save it for the men. I didn't mean the way that sounded. Anyway, it's just the way I fucking talk.
Okay. Are you selling guns? Because I want some. I want guns.
Oh, I'm keeping them for sentimental reasons. Of course I'm fucking selling the fucking guns.
I am very sentimental about the carbine my babushka used to teach me how to shoot. I could never sell it. What if all these weapons were a gift from your own babushka?
Would be a hell of a gift. Oh, I'm just fucking teasing. Take a look and see if you can find something you like. Just don't resell anything to the Legion, okay?
Yeah, I'm not making a habit of it. We can ask about this N Night, which looks like that's a quest situation. And those other people were talking about that as well, I think, right? Who are you?
Granny, for fuck's sake. Everyone knows me. Back when I was in the coffee beans gang, mothers used my fucking name to scare children who misbehaved.
You mean like, stop swearing or you'll grow up to be a potty-mouthed old hag?
Fuck you.
Okay, the coffee beans.
The toughest fucking gang in town. In our day, we hung out at the high bar. Good old Ma Baxter ran it back then. She was slapping any fucker who wanted to start shit.
I respect a woman who knows how to keep the peace.
Now, she's giving hell only to the devil. And her damn son is running the bar.
You don't sell to the Legion.
Fuck no. No guns for those fucking rapists and marauders. They only get bullets from me. For free. If you know what I mean. Are you planning to do something about their fucking in-night operation? Or are you going to let the fucking Legion take over my fucking docks?
I mean, I hope not. N Night.
Come on. Even the fucking people on the street know about the Legion's grand fucking operation. Those fuckers can't keep a secret, even if their fucking lives depend on it. Which happens to be the case. Plan to swarm the place in a few days. See? I even marked the end night date on my calendar.
How the heck do you know that? Can the coffee beans help us?
To be honest, I'd be happy to see the old gang together again. But, well, let's say we did not part on the best of terms. If I tried to talk to Kyle Wilmar, Kayla, Trudy, Old Vinny, or especially Madonna, there would likely be some blood spilled. You can convince those fucked up olags to help fight off the Legion. If they're interested, tell them to come see me. I promise I won't shoot them.
Okay. Let's have a look at her guns. What do we got in here, lady?
You guys go ahead. I'll catch up.
We've got heavy armor for $4 grand. Might be worth it.
It's your wish.
A modified FNFAL for $3 grand. Okay. I think Larry has some of those. We will definitely buy those. Bloop. And what do we got over here? Modified RPK for 5,000. I don't know if we need that. We've got, okay, so we've got 2 RPKs. One Blave is carrying as his backup machine gun. And then one is back at the Fleetown docks. And that one is unmodified.
What?
But what is probably going to happen, I'm hoping that we get enough ammo to make this viable. We're really struggling with this. In fact, honestly, I'll probably swap that over for now. Although this is a less effective machine gun, we have a lot more ammo for it. So I think we're going to do that. Because we got 142 armor piercing and 147 hollow point as well. So we're doing pretty good in this department. Okay. Yeah, so what's probably going to happen is the RPK is going to go to the other squad, and then Blave is going to hang on to this one, or vice versa, you know, depending on who we want to have the behemoth here. That is probably how that's going to go down. Okay, so beyond that, yeah, I don't think we need another one, at least not now. If we do, then we could come back here and grab it. The FNFAL, however, would be a nice addition. You know, I've been really liking this, and honestly, so okay, we have that G36 that we left back in the Fleetown docks that I was saying, okay, I think I'm going to make that Raider's gun. And I think this gun, I am highly likely to make steroids, because I think that the way that we have kind of built Steroid, it's going to make sense to make him into an into an Overwatch guy. Let's have a quick peek at him with his can we not? Okay, with his perks, right? He's got well, I mean, honestly, we leave him about 70. But we put him, we get the extra grit for being out of cover, and I'm planning on, when he levels up again, getting this one here, the 50% damage reduction while using Overwatch or Pin Down. So we could leave him in the open, gaining grit, and gaining massive damage reduction. So basically use him in Overwatch as much as humanly possible is my thinking. So we want him to have a good Overwatch gun, which is kind of how we built the gun that Raider has, and I like it for that. But Raider with his 11 AP does kind of struggle with that extra action point cost that's incurred from that gun. So I'm thinking that the 5 action points of the G36 might be a better fit for him. That's kind of what I'm thinking. So as much as I like this gun, I think that makes more sense for us. We don't need that. Scrap it. And let's go back and see here. The modified FNFAL, I do think I'm going to buy that. Who's got space? I think Blave had some space. Okay. And that is not very highly modified. That being said, the gun might be worth 3,000 just by itself, which means I probably am going to scrap this extra one we have down here. I don't know. That might not be the kind of gun I want to scrap, if I'm being honest. I think we're not going to scrap that, actually. Even though it's 38, I'm going to throw it back into the stash, and if we want to field another one, we can grab it, we can repair it up, and do all the things that we want to do to it. Okay, we're not getting that. The heavy armor. Steroid, it might make sense to put Steroid in heavy armor for a couple of reasons. One, you know, we're diminishing his total action pointage. So yeah, I think we should do that. And then we're also kind of making him a tanky boy. So yeah, that's going to be good stuff. Okie doke. Let's go around and talk to some of these other people and take care of all this looting. There's that Mad Hannah person.
Hey, man, there's like this thing over there.
Well, let's get up here and take whatever this is in this backpack. It better be awesome.
Loot in here.
Hey, 2 more grenades. I'm on board for it. I don't think we've used one of this type of grenade yet. I was kind of a little bit disappointed with the throwing range of those. Another Winchester. I think we are scrapping this guy. We've got several of those, and we're just not using them right now. They're not bad, though. I mean, they do hit pretty reasonably hard. And their action point cost isn't exorbitant. We're gonna go check out these bodies and then all of these buildings.
We're moving the party.
Okay, nothing there. May 8. That introduces yet another problem. What day is it right now? May 3rd. So in 5 days. Okay, now here's this squad. Here's this squad going. Does it show us how long they're going to take to get where they're going? It doesn't. I'm assuming though. Oh man. This is bad, guys. The thing is, can we get up here, deal with this, and then get back down here? You know, just come like literally directly back down. Although honestly, we probably should take this freaking port out. Oh man, this is just a mess. This is a mess. I mean, we've got to go up here and deal with that. And then we want to come straight back down. And deal with this. Because, I mean, the thing is, let's see. Where does it say? Where does it say what our loyalty is? Oh, 10% down here. Okay. Yeah, so we obviously want to not fail that because that's just going to go lower. I mean, we want as much money as possible because the next squad we get, guys, is going to be super expensive. It's going to be expensive. So, yeah, I can't remember exactly why I said that we needed to go to the map and stop doing this. I'm very scatterbrained if you haven't figured that out already, guys. Loot it. We got some diamonds. There we go. More loyalty for Flea Town. Let's talk to Gal Wilma. What does she got going on?
Gran only wants to see me so she can tease me about my height some more.
Gran Wilma. Like what? Like, can we not?
Put up with her.
Leadership check failed? What?
Both of my legs are shorter than the other.
A good
Oh, okay. You've got to select the person.
A great team? Well, that's made up of people who don't, but still get the job done, regardless.
I guess you're right. Being a being means never backing down from a fight. All right, I'll go and see Gran.
Well, nice. Okay, so I mean, yeah, Raider, we've got the like the highest leadership that there is. Actually, Gus might have more, but you know, Gus is freaking Gus. So, what are you supposed to do about that? Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Anyone who knows about it, but to my recollection, let's get out of here. I don't want that to blow up on everybody. To my recollection, Gus was introduced in Jagged Alliance Deadly Games, which is another one that I played when it came out. I was very excited to play it too. To be honest, I didn't. I actually, probably did play it. I did play it probably more than the original Jagged Alliance. It added a couple of cool features, like you could duck for one, or you could shoot and duck. In Jagged Alliance, the first one,
Locked. Damn.
to my recollection,
Tactical entry equipment?
tactical entry equipment, aka lockpicks. Mechanical check failed. This merc is unable to pick the lock. Okay, so she just straight up can't do it. Well, if we ever remember when we're in this sector with Steroid, we can get him to try to do it. Okie doke. So we've checked everything. We still need to talk to some more people, right? Where are the rest of these people? Old Vinny.
I would come, but I don't feel well today. I guess my time has finally come.
That probably means medical.
You are unaffected by any malady. You will live, if only to continue complaining, I am sure.
Huh. Okay.
I'm dying? Then what are we waiting for? Let's prepare for battle.
We've got Headshot Hugh and Lurch in here.
Moving out.
Let's talk to this Headshot Hugh guy.
What's up? Ain't never seen you here before. You like to gamble? Yeah, I bet you love it. They call me Headshot Hugh. You can call me Headshot or Hugh. Just don't call me Head Hole. That shit ain't funny.
It doesn't even let us.
Yeah, it's a wild story, man. I got shot in the head and survived. Now I got this hole that goes right through my brain. It's crazy. You don't believe me, do you? Come on, bet some money and I'll show you.
No way. Show us. Oh, hey, Dr. Q can interject here. I mean, should we, or should we give him $400? I say we have Dr. Q rain on the dude's parade.
Such a thing is possible, though exceedingly rare. Perhaps you have a soft skull.
I didn't realize y'all were doctors. Damn. Well, look. How about you pay me a fee for taking a peek at it?
Like, I want to see, guys. I gotta be honest. I would not want to see. I would not want to see that. That would give me nightmares.
You guys are mercenaries, right? Headhunters? Yeah. That used to be my gig too. But then I took a bullet in the head. See the hole? All the way through.
If the bullet passes through unused gray matter, the brain damage can be minimal. I am guessing you have a large quantity of unused gray matter.
Too much about it, Doc. Now please pay up. Then we can throw some dice and you'll win your money back in no time.
So, I mean, I guys, I really wonder a couple of things about that, right? So, not that I know anything about traumatic brain injuries, except for they're not good. At least generally. I actually, okay, a little tangent here. I actually heard, I think that this has happened more than once, but I've heard of someone who was trying to, let's see, the politically correct way to say it. They were trying to terminate their own existence. How about that? So they took a shotgun and, man, I don't even know if I should talk about this. I guess with the climate being what it is, guys, obviously, if you are in any way considering harming yourself, then, you know, seek the help that is available to you. Okay. So that being said, this gentleman, you know, discharged a shotgun into his own face, but I guess he had leaned back when he did it, because, you know, you've got to kind of, I mean, many shotguns have really long barrels. Like my shotgun, I think, has like a 28-inch barrel, which is ridiculous. But so, you know, you've got to like really get back from it, and then he hit it. So he kind of, I guess, blew his face off. But as part of that, I mean, he didn't die. He actually did not die from it. It I guess lobotomized it, because when he was, you know, or lobotomized him, and it was in the hospital, his mood had improved. He was like joking with people and stuff once they kind of put him back together. And yeah, so that kind of thing, I guess, works. But also, I'm thinking, though, in most situations, if something were to enter your head and like make a hole through your head or a head, it would probably be traveling like pretty fast. And if you look at any, and there are going to be tons of videos online, right, where like a bullet is passing through something that is essentially fluid, it will, it's not just the hole that you have to worry about, right? I mean, that creates a tremendous amount of shock and force that, you know, will, you know, basically just destroy, it's not just the damage of the hole, it's going to destroy a lot of other material around it. So I bet that if that is the kind of thing that happens, maybe Dr. Q's right. Maybe you've got a soft skull. So a bullet that is, maybe hit something or traveled a very, very long distance and doesn't have a lot of energy left in it is still able to pass through. I don't know. I'm just kind of speculating as to whether or not that is something that, even really could happen. But I would say that might be the only way that it really could. Let's throw some dice. Bet $50. Tangent over, guys.
Got full cribs, 5 over 4s. And all I got is snake eyes. Not my lucky day. But I guess it's yours. Want to double up?
I do not want to double up. I gave you enough money to look at your head, and I'm guessing that if we double up, see, that's how they get you. They give you a little taste of the action. Well, hey, I get my taste and I'm out of here. When I was in Vegas, I keep going on tangents. When I was in Vegas, I went up to the roulette table, and I was like, I'm just going to play once again and see what happens. And I took $50 and put it on black, came up black, took my well, now $100. But took my $50 gain, and I was like, I'm done gambling. Got my little bit of money. I'm out of here. That's how you do it. And I was like, I'm prepared to lose the $50, and I hope I don't. But if I kept playing, the house has their advantage. Okay, tell us about headhunters.
Well, they're like you. Back when the Civil War started, this country was straight burning. The police were fighting from one side or another, so they paid people like me and my boy Lurch to hunt criminals, thieves, murderers, rapists, you name it.
Paid vigilantes provide vengeance, not justice.
We didn't kill most of them. We just took them back to town so somebody with a badge could do it. But these days, the scumbags we once hunted down now control the Ajani. All the headhunters are gone. Like me and Lurch are the last ones, and we're retired. But we still got some information that might be useful.
Information? Tell us what you know.
Hey, you got the dough? I got the no.
Where is the president? Well, what's his name? Pierre told us this the first time that we talked with him. But anyway, I guess we can ask where the president, $100.
Back in the day, me and my buddy Lurch would have already gone and got his dumbass. $5,000 in advance, 30% discount if you didn't need him alive. But these days, you'll have to go pick him up yourselves. The Legion's got him in the Mage's camp. That's too far for Lurch and me.
Yeah, we don't need to ask him that. What's wrong with Lurch?
Headshot. Same as me. That damn bullet ricocheted after it left my head and hit his big noodle too. But check this out. The dude was wearing a helmet. Must have rung his bell hard because I could still talk like I always did, but now he's a retard.
Dang.
Say it with love. He's my partner, my boy. It just makes it easier to use one of those old words when I gotta remind him he ain't pissed in a while. Well, fuck it, right? Life is just a big joke. Lady Luck loves to play pranks on people, and so do I.
What pranks?
Mostly on Lurch. It's just harmless fun. His memory's all jumbled up, so stuff that happened 20 years ago could have happened yesterday. It's all the same to him. Hey, you guys want to hear about a prank I'm planning? Lurch has this really cool shotgun over there. It belongs to...
I'm interested.
Legendary Mar Baxter. He doesn't really need it, and I'm sure he's forgotten about it. If I could trick him into giving it to me, maybe I can sell it to you.
Like, if I can do this, and if I can do that, then maybe I can do that. This isn't very concrete. Isn't Lurch your friend?
Yeah, damn right he is. He's also slow and gets confused a lot. Having that gun around means I gotta watch him every second. Take that gun away, and that's a whole lot of messiness I don't gotta worry about. I'll take the bonehead being sad for a minute about losing a gun, over being dead because he forgot to unload it before cleaning it or some shit. Besides, as soon as it's gone, he probably won't remember it was ever there.
Okay. Ma Baxter?
Lurch's mom ran this place back in her headhunter days. Tough lady, You must have heard the old jokes by now. A robber walked into Rye Bar, but no robber ever walked out. She died in a big shootout 5 years ago. The gang she was running with, the Coffee Beans, they split up soon after.
The Coffee Beans, we are familiar with them.
Lurch is like a big ugly child. Look, if Mar Baxter walks in and asks him to give over the shotgun, he won't doubt it for a second, even though she's as dead as her son's brain. I can do a good impression of her, so all I need to do is look like her. That's her photo. See that curly red hair of hers? Yeah, that's a wig. Very popular back in the day, but very tough to find now.
Where do we find a wig?
Maybe you can ask around at the junk dealers. And there's that crazy Barone something or the other at the dump. I'm pretty sure she wears a wig. Her hair looks exactly like Mar Baxter's. She'll probably sooner die than give it to you.
So I've got to go kill a woman and take her wig and bring it back to you. Okay. No, I would say of these two, we would look for the junk dealers. But I mean, I guess, you know, I like it when they give you multiple options. Okay.
Watch your head.
Okay, so if we find a wig, we can come back and get a cool shotgun, hopefully. Old Vinny. Oh, we already talked to her, right? Does it say who else we need to talk with here? I don't know how many other ones there are. Oh, Mad Hannah, we didn't talk with her. Okay, it looks like she's got... I mean, she's wearing a helmet. And, you know what? Honestly, I don't know what check that's going to be. Maybe marksmanship?
Yellow.
Where'd you go?
Ready.
What? Speak the fuck up or get blown the fuck up!
Oh, okay. That's going to be a Larry situation.
Calm down, man. The teddy bears are everywhere, and they hate explosives.
Gran told you I like explosives, didn't she? She's kind of soft-spoken, but she's a sweetheart. All right, I'll go talk to her.
I mean, she may have said that, but I do not remember. The cutter. I mean, I don't know what skill that would fall under, but I guess we'll have Dr. Q talk to her. Because, I mean, he's got a machete. Dadgummit, lady. Oh, well, I mean, I guess she missed.
You move like a pregnant yak.
Hey, not bad. So old Gran wants my help cutting up some Legion boys. Well, count me in.
Okay, and then we saw there was no one over here, right? There was that rude Trudy person that we saw at the very beginning. I think she was over here somewhere when we were looking around the map. Also, we need to check around here to see if there's any stuff.
Something to help us on our quest, perhaps?
What we got? Loot it. More of those.
Fuck you, fuck Gran, and fuck this town.
Read you.
Dang. Okay.
Fuck off.
No psycho on team. Okay. Well, so we can't do anything about that.
Except for snacks on the
Okay.
way.
So here is the deal, guys. Here's the deal. We have got to now decide exactly how we are going to handle all of the situations that are blowing up in our face right now. Because there's a lot that's happening and none of it is good. I would love to have another team right now to help us deal with this. But it just, I mean, I can't really make that work right now. I mean, what would be the best case scenario is we could, if we were going to continue using Larry and Kalina here, it wouldn't make sense to have Dr. Q in this squad. Man. Because Larry is got some medical skills, so we can use him in order to do most of that stuff. So he's kind of being redundant in that one capacity with Dr. Q. So we would want our medic to be on our other squad, which I guess would mean that Barry would have to come back. Well, so if we moved Larry here, we would put Barry here. So we would have We would have explosives, medical, and mechanical in this squad. Although honestly, I'd probably swap Kalina and Steroid as well. Okay, so I mean, maybe we could get by with hiring just a couple of people from that squad, and then, or for this squad, and then sending them down to deal with Operation End Night, and then this squad would go up and deal with the other stuff. Yeah, so I'm thinking we put Barry and Larry back in, Barry and Steroid back in here, and Larry and Kalina go down into this squad, and then we hire some other folks. Okay, so in terms of what our second squad, I was planning on it being eventually, was Scully. We absolutely can't hire him now. We need to pay $20,000 for even the privilege of being able to hire these people. So $20,000 plus $30,000. We need $50,000 to even start entertaining the idea of hiring him. Okay, so no one from Legendary right now, at least. Vicky was going to be the mechanic, but we would put that on the back burner for the time being. Ivan was going to be in there just to completely destroy people's universes. I mean, I just don't have enough money to hire either of them. So I'm thinking that we could hire Grizzly to get on that machine gun. I was at least tentatively planning on doing that. We could hire Meltdown here because she is a psycho and has heavy weapons. And she would be able to talk to that, she'd be able to talk to that lady and get her involved in the situation there. The last enemy to hit Meltdown with an attack is marked by Vengeance. Yeah, I'm thinking that we hire kind of a little temporary squad. And very possibly Meltdown, and we hire Meltdown and Grizzly. So that would give us, in that squad, that would give us Meltdown, Grizzly, Larry, Kalina, and Blood. And Meltdown would be very temporary. We would be hiring her and then probably almost certainly letting her go at the end of that contract. So I think that that's the direction that we're going to go in there. I don't know. Since we're wrapping up this episode, that we'll do that at the beginning of the next episode so I can think about it a little bit more. But I really want to have my cake and eat it here too, and eat it too in this situation. There's an argument to be made for Igor. There's always an argument to be made for Igor. The guy's solid. He's good. And check this out. Take a swig to gain 25 grit and significant bonus to melee damage at the cost of decreased accuracy with ranged attacks. Like that's actually pretty dang good. That's pretty dang good. 25 grit, and that's just before you go in. You're also gaining on a successful melee attack. You're gaining that, so you're like, he would actually be really good in melee. And in terms of things that I would definitely do differently if you were just trying to be the most effective, is once again, I know I've said it a number of times, I would get Fox, but I think that actually is really, really good for a sneak attack, because you're guaranteeing that whenever she starts combat, the enemies are going to be surprised instead of aware. So you're guaranteeing that they're not going to be able to attack you back, which is really, really good. And she retains the AP from her opening attack. Are you kidding? Okay, that's actually phenomenally good. I mean, in comparing her with Steroid, I mean, I know in terms of skill set, they're very, very different. But in terms of you can only have one of them, right? You can't hire Fox if you've got Steroid. Steroid doesn't care if you've got Fox, but it doesn't make any sense. I mean, it's effectively the same thing. If you hire both of them, Fox is going to leave, which sucks. It really sucks. because she's just great. She's great. She's level 2 as well, so you can beat her. You can build her up to be whatever you want her to be. And she's already got this, which is, I mean, yeah, she's really good. She's really good, at least based on her stats and her skills and the fact that you can kind of build her into whatever, and she's cheap. So anyway, guys, that is where we are going with this. I think that the next couple of episodes are going to start to be pretty stressful as we try to balance all those things. But, you know, hey, we'll see what happens. Anyway, guys, that is where we're going to wrap up for this one. So as always, thank you guys so much for watching. We're going to be picking up right here next time.